If there's no sign of a struggle, nobody's seen or heard anything. There's no suspect, no motive, and no body. Where do you begin to look? How do you find the evidence? And how do you make it stick? Crime Night, tonight from 9 on Discovery. Take a closer look at modern technology. If you can think the next step, you can make the next leap. Science Night, Tuesday from 9 on Discovery.
Samoloty, które nigdy nie latały.
Every day on Discovery Science.
If there's no sign of a struggle, nobody's seen or heard anything. There's no suspect, no motive, and no body. Where do you begin to look? How do you find the evidence? And how do you make it stick? Crime Night, tonight from 9 on Discovery.
Samoloty, które nigdy nie latały. Podczas II wojny światowej jedynym państwem produkującym silniki odrzutowe jego dziełem.
Take a closer look at modern technology. If you can think the next step, you can make the next leap. Science Night, Tuesday from 9 on Discovery.
Radar for wings. Every day on Discovery Science.
Samoloty, które nigdy nie latały. Który nigdy nie latał. Wersja polska, Studio Kompany Warszawa. Tekst Bartek Ulatowski. Czytał Wojciech Gąsowski.
Physicists now reckon the universe isn't only made up of matter, but also a mysterious substance, dark matter. They think its invisible, almost undetectable particles are all around us, providing the gravity that prevents the cosmos collapsing. But it's only a theory until someone can show dark matter exists. On the surface, ultra-sensitive dark matter detectors would be swamped by unwanted natural radiation. So, you put them underground. And where better than Britain's deepest mine at Bolby in North Yorkshire?
So if you were of a nervous disposition, there's a lot about this that could freak you out.
The reason we've come down here to build our experiments is to use the rock above our heads to shield out background radiation.
A kilometre beneath the surface, it's hot, dark, dusty and busy. Bolby's still a working potash mine.
Yeah.
After half a mile of tunnels, the lab. At the heart of this Anglo-American experiment, a chamber of special gas. The hope is the dark matter will pass through the chamber, occasionally smashing head-on into the nucleus of a gas atom. And it's these collisions the detectors should pick up.
Yeah, so this is a kind of, it's like a kind of digital cloud chamber.
We're narrowing the search area, getting more and more sensitive. We're looking in more and more detail as time goes on.
It's still early days, but if they do unearth dark matter, it'll be the first hard evidence of what stops the universe and physicists' theories from falling apart. Ah, lovely picture of me. And it's talking. And wow, now it's turning into a fab animated 3D image. That virtual Quentin came from just a single digital image, photo I took myself, which was then sent to Germany and processed by a unique computer program. The smart software is the world's first to create 3D animated images from a single low-quality still, and the designers never even met me. It's fun but has serious applications, such as enabling police to identify suspects from grainy CCTV images, or to reconstruct what a murder victim looked like. The programme draws on a database of images of thousands of people, analysing how they look and move. They've then crunched this data to figure out rules for how most people's looks and movements fit together. Clever, but haven't I just been made technologically obsolescent?
Elsa Andersson var ingen dussin tjej om man säger så. Och hon fick följa med sin pappa på en flyguppvisning 1913 och där väcktes hennes flygintresse. Elsa var inte den första svenska flickan som flög, utan hon var den första som fick certifikat. Den där idén om fallskärmshoppandet blev uppmärksammat, så tyckte hon att det kanske skulle kunna vara en idé för henne. Hur hon skulle ta sig ur flygplanet och hoppa, det hade hon bara hört talas om. Och det blev ju också hennes död, detta att hon inte hade tillräcklig ordentlig utbildning.
You're watching Discovery Science, where every minute we unfold something new and wonderful for you to know about the planet we live on, the bodies we inhabit, and the universe we are part of.
Jak oni to zbudowali? Wsporniki. Wspornik jest najprostszym rodzajem podpory. Jak w podpórce podtrzymującej półkę z książkami, jeden koniec wspornika jest przytwierdzony.
If there's no sign of a struggle, nobody's seen or heard anything. There's no suspect, no motive, and no body. Where do you begin to look? How do you find the evidence? And how do you make it stick? Crime Night, tonight from 9 on Discovery. take a closer look at modern technology. If you can think the next step, you can make the next leap. Science Night, Tuesday from 9 on Discovery.
Jak oni to zbudowali? Zauważamy. Wspólnym mianownikiem powodzenia projektu inżynieryjnego jest myśl. Pomysłowość i twórcza wizja przekształciła wszystkie te konstrukcje z tego, czym mogły być, w to, czym są.
Driving a forklift truck is a skill, one I've yet to master. And like any skill, it takes practice. If you get it wrong, you can cause accidents.
Some 8,000 people are injured or killed each year in workplace accidents involving forklifts. But scientists at Nottingham University plan to safely lower those figures using video game technology. Forklift truck driver may not equal Formula One simulations in thrills, but it does match them for accuracy. Based on years of disaster analysis, their software recreates real accidents and the events leading up to them, and not just for forklifts in factories. Safety authorities are queuing up to start using it.
These virtual vehicles running into virtual problems give real-world understanding of the kind of hazards you couldn't get to grips with any other way.
Also, the researchers claim what emerges here is how, after lowering the fork while turning, which is a no-no, the truck leaks some oil. Add in some rubbish blocking a walkway, forcing a worker to cut across the warehouse floor, and you've all the ingredients for a tragedy.
This is not a simulator. We are capable of building simulators, and we have done in other situations. But this system in particular is aimed at spotting dangerous practice.
They've developed versions for all manner of hazardous environments, such as mines, which are designed to help people sharpen their sense for potential danger and to understand risks without having to learn from real-world accidents. It certainly made me more aware of the consequences of losing concentration. It may even have improved my driving. Sheep are famously dim, but it turns out that in some mental areas, sheep are unexpectedly clever. And scientists think their social skills might shed light on very human conditions like autism and Asperger's syndrome.
By studying how their brains do this important thing, understand what might be going wrong in the human brain when we have problems in actually being able to interpret emotional expressions either from faces or from language.
This experiment brings the sheep face to face with images of other flock members. The sheep's task is to pick out which look happy and which look stressed or angry, shown by the flattened ears here on the right. The sheep takes a little time to think, then, with a butt of this button, it gives the right answer, earning it some tasty oats. What's even more impressive is that the sheep can sort a happy human face from an unhappy one just as easily as it can with sheep. The discoveries led neuroscientists to see sheep as potentially revealing the brain basis of human social skills, and it should lead the rest of us to shearing our woolly thinking that sheep are pig ignorant.
Mit dem Flug der Vögel hat alles angefangen. Lilienthal studierte den majestätischen Flug der Vögel und nahm sich besonders den Weißstorch als Vorbild und als Lehrmeister. Um der Wirkung des natürlichen Windes auf die Spur zu kommen, untersuchten die Brüder Lilienthal Drachen. Lilienthal definierte als die beiden wichtigen Eigenschaften des Flügels den Widerstand und den Auftrieb. An Modellflächen suchte er nach dem perfekten Flügelprofil. 1889 veröffentlichte Lilienthal sein Buch Der Vogelflug als Grundlage der Fliegekunst. Zwischen diesen Entwürfen und dem ersten erfolgreichen Apparat, dem Derwitzer Apparat, liegen gerade 2 Jahre. Dieser Apparat mit knapp 10 Metern Spannweite und 20 Kilo Gewicht flog über 25 Meter weit. Lilienthals Erfolgrezept war seine Methode, die später vom Schritt zum Sprung zum Flug genannt wurde. Um auch in der Woche nach Feierabend fliegen zu können, brauchte Lilienthal ein Fluggelände in der Nähe. In Berlin-Lichterfelde baute er sich einen künstlichen Hügel, von dessen Gipfel er 60 Meter weit ins Tal fliegen konnte. Die Spitze war hohl und diente als Hangar. Dicht bei Berlin gelegen, wurde dieser Hügel auch schnell zum Ausflugsziel für die Berliner, die dort den fliegenden Mann sehen konnten. Er war der erste Mensch, der mit künstlichen Flügeln gesteuert durch die Luft fliegen konnte. Damit hat er den alten Menschheitstraum vom Fliegen verwirklicht.
The world's natural phenomena are experienced now here on Discovery Science, and we see how the scientists are trying to predict the worst in extreme weather.
Utonięcia są przyczyną śmierci dziesiątków tysięcy ludzi rocznie. Woda to jeden z najpotężniejszych żywiołów, a strach przed powodzią jest trwale wpisany w naturę człowieka. Potop. Tonąca planeta. Od niepamiętnych czasów ludzie budowali miasta nad brzegami rzek.